And thank you for joining me for Looks, Lunch, and Love with Lorene. I'm your host, Lorene, and I'm so happy that you're going to be joining me today. I've got some fun, favorite new bites of mine, as well as some cool new trends, and I'm going to bring some positivity your way. So come on around. Let's have some fun today. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Looks, Lunch, Love. Woo! I'm very excited. Yay! I like to see we're all excited here. 2017 kicking off with the beautiful Amy Argyle.
Hello.
Yay! Amy actually and I worked together like years ago, and I got to reconnect with her after the Women's March. I went here to the Women's March in LA, went to the Women's Collab after she invited me on, where of course, but Facebook. And then found out that she makes these beauties, and I was like, I need you to be on the show. So that's how we're doing it today. I'm very excited. She's so beautiful and lovely. I'm so glad that we were able to reconnect. Yeah. Thank you, Facebook. Thanks for the invite. I want to tell me about this whole world of what's your word, my intention, all of that, because it's really cool. See, mine is let go.
Let it go.
Oh, I need to work on that. So, yes. Tell me all about this.
Okay, well, my intent, it's actually not my company per se, but what I do with it is my company. A guy named Chris Pan started my intent. Basically, he started it in his living room.
Okay.
And it was this idea that he wanted to encourage communication between friends. A conversation that was more than, hey, what are you doing this weekend?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Something a little bit deeper. And I think at first it was like just gifts. And then, I can sell these too. And then it took off. And they have a beautiful space. They just expanded in downtown. That when I go to pick up all of my supplies, I go there instead of ordering it online. And so I get to meet everybody that's there, and you see like the little lab where everyone's hammering away.
That's so cool.
Because they are a purse that's not made by a machine. Your word is stamped out by a human being, which makes it that much more special.
Yeah.
But they made it so that I could purchase, or anyone can purchase a kit.
Okay.
And do this on their own. So when I got my first bracelet at an event, and I saw the guy stamping it out, I was like, wait a minute, that's so cool.
You're like, I want to do that.
I want to do that. Yes. So I went on the website and I ordered my kit. And I started off at an event very similar to the Women's Collab.
Oh,
and
such a good event.
Thank you. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
And for me, not only is it a way to make extra money, but I can also take the money that I've earned and I put it towards, I take $2 out of every purchase and I put it in a little account, and then I can donate to an organization or charity. So that's what
awesome.
I've chosen to do with it.
That's so good.
Thanks.
What organization do you kind of switch it up?
Well, since I just started, it's only been one.
Okay.
Safi Life, which was actually, they were next to me.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, where I won the...
Yes.
I won the gift. The raffle. That was amazing.
Yes. Which is a beautiful organization.
It really is.
Yes.
I'll have to have them on.
Yes.
Boom. There we go. Making it happen.
Another episode. So, yeah. And for me, it's also a creative outlet, and it also allows me to have a conversation with people.
Yeah.
And I remember this one event, or the first event that I made the bracelets at, a girl couldn't figure out what she wanted on the bracelet. And it took her the entire event. She went and did like a little healing session with somebody that was there, and she came back and she's like, okay, I figured it out. Self-love.
Oh.
And it was so amazing. It's
hard. It's important.
Yeah.
It's really important.
It's like, it's jewelry with an intent, jewelry with a purpose.
Yeah.
And it's a daily, like my first one is, it says trust.
Oh,
Trust.
I like that.
Learning to trust my intuition. Trust that everything will work as it's supposed to.
Yes.
Trust that.
Say that. Say that.
I'm taken care of. Trust the journey. But then I made this one.
I love this
for
with
this
the chain.
year. Yes.
Yeah.
Shine.
Yes. Shine bright like a diamond.
I love it.
Thanks, Riri. This is beautiful.
Yeah, so there's bracelets. They come in different colors. And then the necklaces. I love the gold.
That looks, and it looks really good on you too. But I think it'll look great on and I like that you have like different colors and
yeah. There's the cream. For some reason, I love the cream.
That's pretty.
Some people are like, oh, I think I'm gonna get dirty, but I love the cream.
It's neutral and natural.
And they're for guys. I think guys wear jewelry.
Yeah.
And I think the black and the gold to me is
that would be
classy.
a great one for a guy. Brave. I could see Ty. You could wear. See, he's nodding. I knew
it. So it's one I already stamped out.
See.
Yeah, they come in different colors. They're different styles.
Okay.
And then this is the adjustable necklace, and this actually has a silver
like in it
token.
Oh. Now, where if they want to like order from you and put in their special. Because I love My Intention. I mean, I went to the event, but you can order online too, yeah?
Well, there is a website, myintent.org, but if you would like to purchase from me specifically, you could just reach me on Instagram, amy.argyle.
We'll have that underneath.
And just write me a message and say, hey, I want a My Intent bracelet or necklace.
Yes.
And I can work that out. And either if you're local, we can meet and put it in a little...
So pretty.
Lovely bag.
I have a gift.
And there's also, so if you were to order on the website, they have a whole section where when you place your order and you ask for your word, they ask why. What's the why are you choosing this word?
Mm-hmm.
So when I make them myself, in the bag, there's a card that says, this is your word, and why did you choose that word? So you can fill that out.
Oh, yes, I did. I remember that.
Yeah, and then if you wanted to post it, you can post it. And it's just sharing. It's another way to share our journey.
Yeah.
Share what we're going through. Share what it is that moves us or something that we're struggling with.
Yeah.
So I really love it, and I love that it gives people the opportunity to make it into like a little business for themselves.
I do too.
Share some love.
That's fabulous. Loving it all. And then I wanted to also talk to you, Amy, about the women's collab because I didn't even realize. I was like, oh, wait, you are integral in like making this. I mean, it was such a successful event. They aligned it with the Women's March, and it was a whole bunch of like various women vendors. I got a coloring book from this other amazing lady I have to have on the show. I mean, there was like the essential oils. There was, is it Safi Life? No.
Safi Life.
Safi
yes.
Life. I mean, there was a gazillion. So tell me a little bit about what that is and how it came about.
So how Women's Collab came about, my roommate Mia, she was also at the event.
Okay.
She had like a Christmas slumber party with Jacqueline and Tiffany, the other two that
bought that bomb jacket from Jacqueline.
Yes.
That was fierce. Yeah.
Wait, I'm ready to see what jacket this is.
I will pull it out. That was not to be messed with.
Oh my god, I need to see.
Item of the season. Yes.
They had this summer party, and so Jacqueline had a store in Michigan.
Yes.
And she decided to close the store after, I don't know, like 10 years or something.
Yeah, okay.
And so she had all this merchandise, and then she had started a candle company with a friend of hers, Jade, who was there, Apotheca.
Yes. Okay.
So they were just talking, she was like, maybe I can do a pop-up. And then she's like, why don't... And then they were talking about going to the Women's March, but actually going in Washington. But they were like, that's not feasible. So let's just go to the one here. But why don't we do an event that coincides with that?
Yeah.
And is of that same idea of just women's empowerment and coming together.
It felt like that.
It was such a beautiful an event. So when Mia came home and told me, and she was like, I told them that you did something very similar with your friend Catherine. So my friend Catherine had done a very similar event, but she had included, she's a photographer, so she did beautiful photos of everybody that was at the event, and then there were all women entrepreneurs that were there with the businesses. I came and stamped out My Intent bracelets. So I was like,
no, that's right.
Let's join forces and let's do this. And we literally put that together, I think, so it was Christmas. So we literally put it together in a month's time, less than a month's time, and all over WhatsApp messages because none of us really live close to each other, and emails. And we just reached out to businesses that we posted on Facebook, and people were like, oh, I have a friend. Oh, I know somebody. Oh, I know somebody.
Okay.
And then once we put it on Eventbrite, then we had a Beautiful Things LA, which was the huge truck outside.
Yes.
They found us on Eventbrite and were like, hey, we want to come. And so we're like, yes, please do.
This is amazing.
So we even had
women coming together.
Yes.
We are a powerful. Oh, I love us.
It was amazing. Like, it was like, wait, somebody reached out to us? They saw our event and they reached out to us?
Yeah.
And we kept having that happen. We ended up having to have a wait list. And then now we just have a list of all of these different women vendors who we will reach out to for our next events. And so we decided that we wanted to do this. At first it was a one-time thing.
Yeah, I was just going to ask. I was like, this is a one-time thing. Are we going to be able to...
It was. But then once it happened... we thought, wait, no, this is something that we want to continue to do.
For
and
sure.
my friend Catherine is going to come on board, and I believe a friend of Tiffany's who was taking pictures, I think her name's Sammy, they want to help us. So it's turned into this one-time idea that now is going to be, we want to do it a couple times a year.
Yes.
And maybe have different themes.
Totally. I could definitely see that happening and working.
I think maybe our next one might be geared towards healing and self-awareness, self-love, meditation. I don't know, but
I got people
we're
for
meeting.
you.
We're meeting
I got
on
people
Monday.
for
Yes,
you.
good.
Literally.
Yay.
I have I have my girlfriend as a Reiki anyway. See, this is what happens. You keep dialogue, communication. I'm so excited.
And you don't realize how many people you know that have their own businesses.
Yeah.
Like, you just never know that person makes rugs, or that person, it opened up the thought that there are so many, in the era of like corporations, and we're buying from Amazon, and we're going to Target, and we're going to, the mall, but we're not really being aware of how many people and how many small businesses are around us in our own neighborhoods of people that we could be supporting. So it's like going to websites like Etsy, or looking on Instagram or other social media outlets and seeing the different companies and businesses that are around you in your neighborhood.
Absolutely.
Or elsewhere, but supporting them. Because they make amazing stuff that can beat Target goods any day.
Well, this is why I have you on here, so we get to know about all of these amazing things. Well, how can my viewers connect with the Women's Collab, even if they're here or not here? Because I'm sure that they can support from afar.
We're on Instagram. We haven't made our website yet. We're having a meeting on Monday.
See
what's coming next. But on Instagram, our handle is @Women's Collab.
Okay, we'll have that there for you. Squigglies.
Yeah, and we have pictures of the event, and we showed all of the vendors, and so you can go and check them out, and all of them you can order from.
And do you have the page on Facebook as well, or was that just for that one-time event?
I think it was just for the event that day.
Okay.
But
well, check them out on IG.
That's going to be the process of.
But this is all exciting. This is what I like, and we get to see the little birth and the creation right here. Amy, thank you for coming. Taking some time out. I mean, I know you're a busy lady and you are filming and doing all kinds of amazing things and jet setting. So thank you for sharing, because I love not only this, but also the Women's Collab. So make sure to support all avenues, Amy Argyle. I love your name.
Thank you.
I can't wait. You're like, it's not fake.
It's not fake, it's real.
We believe it.
So like stage name. Like, no, that's funny.
True. You're like, no, I was given.
I have a street in LA.
See? Well, you do have a street in LA.
I have a street. I have an apartment building.
You got everything. Well, thank you, Amy. You kicked this off so well. Joy and giggles and laughs. One last thing. What makes you smile?
Oh, God. The first thing that just popped to my head was sunshine.
Well, hello.
And it's been raining.
It's been raining so much enough. And everybody's
Which is amazing.
We need it. We've
needed the rain. And I particularly I have rain boots, and I love going out and stomping around in the puddles. That's one of my favorite things. You don't get to do it very often.
No, not here.
But the peeking out of the sun
just
now,
beautiful.
Like, that's the first thing that popped in my head. So sunshine.
Yay. Well, thank you so much. check out all things amazing Amy. I'm just gonna, tag that. And stay tuned. There's gonna be so much happening in 2017. Thank you, my loves.